Hello, hi there. Welcome to Career Saturday. So I'm just going to adjust that because a bit too close. Welcome to Career Saturday. My name is Yvonne Akimoden. For those who don't know me, I am a career coach and I work with people who are seeking a career change over the age of 40. So if you have been following my recent Facebook Live videos, you will know that last week I talked about finding a mentor and the role of a mentor in helping you seek a career change. Now, a mentor, as I said last week, is very different to a career coach. So what I wanted to talk about today is a career coach and what a career coach does, and more importantly, why a career coach might be the right route for you at this point in your career. Like with anything, a career coach might not be the right decision for you, but unless you really understand what career coaches are, what we do, and how we help people, it's difficult for you to make that decision as to whether or not it's right for you. So that's what today's Facebook Live is about. So I'm just going to adjust that because I think that's better. So hopefully people can see me. So today I'm going to talk about being a career coach and what it means. I'm going to focus for the purpose of this video on just 3 key benefits of working with a career coach. There are dozens, but we don't have time for all of them today. So I'm just going to focus really on what I consider to be the top 3. Now, the first one is helping people understand their value as a professional. A lot of times people are not very clear about what their worth is. What kind of role should I be in? Am I underpaid for what I do? Am I overpaid? Although most likely most people would very, very rarely feel that they are overpaid, but sometimes you might. Am I paid just about right for what I do is perhaps the more pertinent question for many of us. And the only way to do that is really understand what your skills are worth in real market terms. Now, there are websites that you can go on and you can put in a job title and it will probably give you a sense of what you're worth as a professional. But if you really want to get a really strong understanding of what you're worth, the best way to do that is to really assess what your skills are. And sometimes, for many of us, we're in jobs where we are not making best use of all our skills. So in order to actually understand what our worth is, it's important that you have a full understanding of what skills you have. And what a career coach can do to help you with that is help you carry out a skills audit. A skills audit is where you really address all the skills that you have, whether you're using them at present or whether you have used them in the past, or whether they're things that you've never used but you've acquired through training. Any of those reasons will be a good opportunity for you to sit down with somebody who will be able to help you pull together all those skills. But more importantly, they will be able to give you a sense of what they might be worth in the marketplace. Because what we're really talking about here, or possibly talking about here, is transferable skills. I'm not going to go into the details about transferable skills today. I've got another Facebook Live that I've done. If you look on my page, you will find another one that I focused on transferable skills. But essentially, it is about transferable skills. It is about saying, well, I've got these skills. How do they translate into another career that might be the career that I really want to go down? And also, if I do go down that career, what is it actually worth? What is my total job abilities worth in the current marketplace? So that's one of the things that a career coach can really help you hone in on, address, and find answers to. Another good way in which a career coach can help you if you need assistance with your career is to help you find a career path. One of the things that I specialize in is helping people make a career change. And a career change is very different to simply finding a job. Some of the things that you will need to do will be the same, as in you will need to make applications, you will need to go along for job interviews and so forth. But from a career coach's point, and certainly from the point of view of somebody who is helping people transition, the journey doesn't start there. In fact, that's the end of the journey. The journey starts with helping you unlock what it is that you might want to do. My key focus as a career coach is helping people who are looking to change careers, especially people who are in their 40s and over and perhaps have particular skills or have been doing a particular role for a number of years, and they are looking to transition from what they're doing now to what they might want to do in future. And for many people, that is a very difficult thing to do, because you've been doing a particular job or you've been in a particular career. Say, for instance, your career path has been that you have been working in banking for a number of years. You could easily submit your application or sign up with agencies and move to another bank in perhaps a different role. That's a relatively easy move for most people. The question is that what you really want to do? And for some people, and especially the people that I work with, it isn't about making a move from one banking institution to another. It's about transitioning completely into a different field. And that could be that you might decide that you want to, for instance, work in fundraising within the charity sector, not for profit. That is a completely different sector, and it's a completely different career path. And that's where you might have a sense that that's what you want to do, but you don't know how to make that happen. And you don't know what skills you already have that might be pertinent and relevant to the transition that you're looking to make. And again, this is one of the areas where a career coach really can help you unpick that and support you, providing you with the tools, guidance, and advice that you need to transition from where you are now to where you want to get to. A third area where a career coach can help you is when it comes to building your confidence. One of the most difficult things that most of us face is building confidence, especially if you've been in a role where you were made redundant. You might have been in a role where you were made redundant, or perhaps you were in a job where you were undermined quite a bit, or you've had certain bad experiences. A lot of that, sometimes consciously or unconsciously, it chips away at our confidence. It knocks our confidence. It knocks our belief in ourselves. And when that happens, the idea of moving or transitioning into another career or another job is very difficult. So you might need help in making that transition. A career coach can do that for you. So working with somebody who understands what it is like to make a transition from where you are now to where you want to go, and being able to build the skills and the confidence to go out and perhaps network with people, or go out and have interviews with future employers, or whatever it might be. It takes time. Sometimes you have to build up to that, and not having the right support can make that journey even harder. So having a career coach work with you and have them guide you and give you the right tools, the right skills, the right experience that you might need is a huge benefit to a number of us. So those are the top three things that I would say are things that you need. So we're talking about confidence building, we're talking about understanding your worth in the market, and we're talking about carving out a career path that is right for you. Those are the three things that I wanted to really just touch on today as the things that are really critical as part of making a journey or a transition and using the services of a career coach. Now, as I said before, it's not for everyone, and you may be somebody who already has the confidence, you've got a very clear path, and it may be that you don't really need someone's assistance. But for those of you who do think that you might need the services of a career coach, it's worth giving that some thought. And also, most career coaches, certainly myself included, offer free consultations, so it doesn't cost you anything. So if it is something you are thinking about, it's very well worth your time, at least having an initial conversation with a career coach. You never know what might come from that. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed today's Facebook Live. I hope you found it informative. I hope you've picked up a few tips and ideas from it. And if you do like this and you want to know more about me or what I do, my Facebook page is Career Coach, which is the page you're on now. I have other Facebook Lives on here, so please do feel free to watch any of them at your leisure. And if you are interested, I do have a Facebook group, Career Change Yourself Over 40. I've put the link on this video, so please feel free to click on that and join our group. We'd love to have you there. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your Saturday.